the internet through that, and therefore I can post things. This is what I'm getting to. So, and I've found this link. So let me start again. One of the things that happened at BETT was listening to a talk about universities in the UK, their financial situation. It was Universities UK and Amal Rajan doing the interview. So some of these ideas, I think, link back to what's going on with radio, and I'll come to that bit as well later on. But the three main points that were made there. I'm sorry, because I haven't got access to the web. I'm afraid I've forgotten her name at the moment. But the Universities UK, they had three main points. One of which has come out in later news, which is that the students welcome the face-to-face teaching, the traditional methods, the campus, and all that it offers, and therefore online is not what they paid for. And there's court cases or settlements going on at the moment about that. So therefore, my question about why don't they move online and offer cheaper courses as a way out of the debt crisis, that was an answer to it, to that point. And there were a couple of other things said as well. One is that the MOOCs are continuing, which is possibly true, but there wasn't a lot of evidence of MOOCs at BETT. But sorry, I'm the question. I think the question is still there. Whether it could just be offered online as a cheaper option, and whether that would reach a wider audience without having visa problems. So what I've tweeted is a link to Class Central's report on what they think is going on with MOOCs, and it's based on the fact that Coursera has bought Udemy, or they've merged, but that's the basis of it, and they see that as the end of the MOOC era, in that, well, it's the end of a certain phase of it, I would say, but it certainly ends the point where there's free courses being available on a widespread basis, and it probably ends the point where the universities are involved in the energy for the MOOC scene. That's I mean, clearly there's still some interest in it, but it's quite clear the main courses now that Coursera is offering are coming from companies. It's coming from the AI situation, and that's changed that whole situation. So Coursera's doing some quite commercial things. It's putting various fees in, and it's different. All I think is that the online thing may come back at some point, but it's clearly disappeared from what's going on at the moment.